Good morning, my friends. Today, I want to talk to you about something so simple, yet so powerful, that it has the ability to change your life completely. That power is belief. Belief in yourself. We live in a world where people constantly tell us who we are, what we can do, and where our limits should be. Some say, you are not smart enough. Others whisper, you don't have the resources. You don't have the background. You don't have the talent. And after hearing these voices again and again, we start to believe them. We stop dreaming. We stop trying. We give up before we even begin. But let me tell you this, the moment you stop believing in yourself, you hand over the steering wheel of your life to others. And no one, absolutely no one, deserves to control your destiny more than you do. Why self-belief is the foundation. Every great success story starts with one thing, belief. Think about it. The airplane was invented because the Wright brothers believed humans could fly. Thomas Edison invented the light bulb after failing 1,000 times because he believed it was possible. Nelson Mandela fought against apartheid because he believed equality could be achieved. If these people had doubted themselves, our world would look very different today. Belief is not arrogance. It is not saying, I am better than everyone else. Belief is quiet strength. It is saying, I might not know everything, I might not be the strongest or the smartest, but I trust myself to try. I trust myself to grow. I trust myself to rise again if I fall. The prison of doubt. Most people live in a prison, not made of steel bars, but of self-doubt. They look at others and think, he is more talented, she is more confident, they are luckier than me. But what they don't realize is that even the people they admire had doubts. Do you think Steve Jobs didn't have sleepless nights wondering if Apple would succeed? Do you think Oprah Winfrey didn't feel fear when she faced rejection after rejection? Do you think Michael Jordan didn't question himself after being cut from his high school basketball team? The difference is not that they never doubted themselves. The difference is that they didn't let doubt win. A personal story for reflection. Let me tell you a story. There was once a young boy who loved drawing. He would sit for hours with a pencil and paper, sketching little characters. He dreamed of becoming an animator. But every time he showed his work to others, they laughed. His teachers told him drawing was not a career. His friends told him he was wasting time. But this boy believed. He kept drawing. He kept improving. And years later, that boy grew up to be Walt Disney, the man who gave the world Mickey Mouse, Disneyland, and a whole universe of imagination. What made the difference? It was not talent alone. Many kids can draw. It was not money. Disney was once so broke that he lived in his office and ate beans from a can. The difference was belief. The power of inner voice inside you. There are two voices. One voice says, you can't do it. You're not ready. What if you fail? The other voice says, yes, you can. Try one more time. Trust yourself. Your future depends on which voice you choose to listen to. When you choose the voice of belief, something magical happens. Opportunities appear. People start respecting you because you respect yourself. And slowly, the impossible becomes possible. Common excuses and breaking them. People often say, I don't have enough money. But neither did J.K. Rowling. When she wrote the first Harry Potter book in cafes because she couldn't afford heat in her flat. I don't have enough education. But neither did Richard Branson, who dropped out of school and went on to build the Virgin Group. I failed before. But so did Colonel Sanders, rejected over 1,000 times before KFC became a global name. The truth is, these are not reasons. They are excuses born from lack of self-belief. Practical steps to build self-belief. Believing in yourself is not magic. It is a daily practice. Here are some steps you can take. 1. Control your thoughts. Every time you hear the negative voice inside, replace it with a positive one. Instead of saying, I can't, say, I can learn. I can try. 2. Set small wins. Confidence grows when you achieve small goals. If your dream is huge, break it down into steps. Celebrate each step you complete. 3. Surround yourself with believers. Stay away from people who constantly pull you down. Find mentors, friends, and communities that uplift you. 4. Remember your past victories. Think about the times you succeeded, no matter how small. Let those memories remind you that you are capable. 5. Keep moving. Even if progress feels slow, keep moving. Consistency builds belief. There is an old story about a farmer who found an eagle's egg. He placed it with his chickens. The egg hatched, and the eagle grew up thinking it was a chicken. It scratched the ground, pecked at seeds, and never tried to fly. One day, the eagle saw a bird soaring high in the sky. "What's that?" it asked. "That's an eagle," said a chicken. "The king of the sky. But don't dream about that. You're just a chicken." The eagle believed it was a chicken. So it lived and died as one, never spreading its wings. My friends, many of us are like that eagle. Born to soar, but living like chickens because we don't believe in ourselves. Final message of episode 1. So today I want you to make a promise. A promise that no matter what others say, no matter how many times you fall, you will choose belief over doubt. Because belief is the seed of success. Without it, nothing is possible. With it, everything is possible. When you believe in yourself, you unlock your true power. And that, my friends, is the first step toward greatness.